like I was saying, before Unity Bank came in.
Before the interruption.
No, before Unity Bank came in. Yes, after sales service. And look, you see this journey that NACOTAN is on, particularly with this step. You know, you have to give honor to whom honor is due. And you have to give due recognition to who deserves, because it is not a one-man journey. It's not even a single team's journey, but a combination. I'm happy to say that Unity Bank actually, to be honest, spearheaded the idea that, look, with what we're doing and the way and manner in which we are doing these things, there is no way we'll succeed efficiently without proper mechanization. And actually, it was Madam Patricia that actually brought that idea, even up to the harvest equipment, because they had included it in their offer letter to us. But we have to explain to them that unfortunately we don't even have that such equipment even in the country, not talk less of us directly. But I think we can work on that. And we'll share you our new strategy by God's grace, and that is why I wanted to see the MD. Hopefully we can finish on time and wrap up, because we still have to go back by 4 p.m. Flight.
Okay, we have to finish. You have to see them.
Yes, yes. So, I mean, Unity Bank did spearhead and did support the drive for this, and we're here today to collect that support physically from John Deere TATA. Keystone Bank, we have also invited them, but we have not seen them yet. They also, so our two banks did support us, and they wanted even to give us facility to get a bigger one. So we'll get there by God's grace. So it's a partnership, and it's a combination of hard work and people playing their role. And I think that's the way it ought to be. Madam Patricia, this is AgroPro and Camtrack.
Last time I saw her, she was a lot bigger. I don't know.
Where was that?
In Abuja with the ED.
Okay.
A couple of years ago. It's been a while.
Okay. Anyway, these are the two service mechanization companies that we are going to hand over the assets to. Now we realize as NACOTAN that we don't have the skill sets, experience to manage them. So what we have with them is that they will manage, giving priority obviously to NACOTAN, but also can use the assets to generate funds that will also they will return to us in an agreed formula. So that's what we're going to do going forward. And out of the 4 mechanization companies, remember, they were the only 2 that caught the vision and said, oh, this is a good idea, we'll support you. And that is why they are only the only 2 here today. But like I said to my team also that typically or preferably for management and efficiency's sake and all that, that perhaps, you know, because we have the 5 zones, we would need other service mechanization companies to come in so that we can do it zonally. But that's once we are able to work with our finance people to be able to give us to build out, because what we are talking of 93 today, 1,000 is not enough even for NACOTAN itself, you know. So, but we have a vision, and my team here also have that vision. And I think we are going to do all the best we can to make sure that NACOTAN is sustainable in terms of cotton cultivation and obviously standing on its 2 feet. So I think with that, I just say once again thank you, and I leave the floor open to my side first for any comments, any questions, and then of course TATA, and then the bank. Like I said, we will move from here to the warehouse, yes, where the assets are, and then we do the symbolic and all that. And we've brought our own media. We said we'll talk to ETA, but we said no, let's agree, you know, before we. So whatever they are doing, they are experts in their own areas. Some of them are also work for NTA. So production will be good, and when we feel the time is right, of course with permission, obviously agreement of TATA and everybody here, we can now put it on the news, you know, but we won't do that except we get everybody's consent. So thank you very much. So we are the big dogs in the room now. So we talk first.
Thank you, my president. I think you have said a lot of things. We all believe is a vision, is a mission we are going to accomplish. Because we are all put our life on the line for this industry. All we need is we still need to continue support of Unity Bank. Always we look back and see you in the office. And the service providers, I think after this glorious ceremony, we sit down and give us a strategy. How you are going to manage all our kids along with our people here. So that's I think we are going to work on that later. I believe with you, with Unibank and with Camtrack, things will go for us. People ask a commitment to work, but our challenges is having the right materials at the right time. So that's our challenge of our farmers. They are there, they are done, they are ready to work, but you need an intelligence, technical support, whatever, to put them on ground so that they can succeed. So with their succeed, we continue. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Jensek, Treasurer, VP1. Thank you.
Treasurer,
I appreciate that. Here. Okay. So I think to the service provider companies or mechanization companies, please. AgroPro?
Not too much to say, except that it's all working towards production, being able to deliver services on time. The new equipment definitely will help.
Sorry, as we are recording, it is good to control some of the...
The arrangement is at the beginning of the season. We'll sit down with NACOTAN to agree a work plan. Okay, so where the machines will work, what the machines will be doing. Machines have a maximum capacity for production. A tractor can do but X hectares if it's plowing, can do but Y hectares if it's harrowing. So 93, so the amount of work 93 can do is fixed. Can't do more than that. Okay, but our job is to ensure that the machines are maximally used. Okay, not overused. Because like I've been explaining to Mr. President, part of the value of these assets is after sales. It's our responsibility to ensure that the machines are properly maintained because it has a value after. And that value belongs to the Thank you.
Dr.
Okay, mine is just to say that partnership of this nature is very, very important to move this country forward. The importance of mechanization in food production or crop production generally, we all know how important it is. So when you see financial institutions backing with the support of equipment manufacturers and associations and then private sector coming together to form a partnership, this is the way forward. And I believe that this is just one small step in the right direction. I believe that 93 tractors is, just like you said, Mr. President, not even enough. Okay? So I believe that this can only get better. And as the partnership gets stronger and we do our part, everybody does our part, the value of what we are doing today, all of us will see it. Thank you.
So just to add to the service provider companies, the fact that it's not just 93 we are talking about. You also have your own assets, which we expect that because of this journey we're embarking on together, you also join plus what you have with our 93. I know AgroPro has up to